Let's pop that open. Well, I hope that doesn't get in the way later of my going to a concert in the park with Miss Corey. It's the first one of the season, and we're looking forward to it. Anyway, make sure that doesn't fly away. Put some weight on it for the plastic wrap. And, well, let's pop it open if I can. If I'm smart enough to do this. Because, you know, I am your barely literate Neanderthal. That kind of looks like the way in. Hey, there we go. So, I did an unboxing a couple weeks ago about my Osmo Action cameras and the accessories that I purchased. So there's the box. I'm going to set it aside. And within the box, you have a package that includes the camera. We'll open this in just a second. There is, I'll just dump it out. There is a battery, and I'm not going to open the cable, and there's some literature. Oh, wait. The Osmo cameras offered a sticker. Is there a sticker? Is there? I don't think there's a sticker. I'm a little disappointed then. Let's pop that open. And just for the ASMR people, I don't know if that came across as silly or not. There is no sticker within. Well, darn it. But you know what there is? Silica gel, do not eat. I made a big deal about that a couple weeks ago when I did the other unboxings. So the USB-C cable on here should be a USB-C to USB-C. It may be a USB-A to USB-C. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Disappointment, no stickers. Extra. Would you be kind enough to send me stickers so that I can, you know, throw it up on my beer fridge? My adult beverage fridge. I don't drink as much beer as I used to. So in this packet, much as, I mean, the packaging is nearly identical, if you ask me, to the DJI. And so within that, you have, I bet that arm looks really, really big. The thumb screw for the action camera style mounts. You have, of course, the DJI style plastic cage. It is lighter in color, and instead of red on the shutter button, it has green, kind of a minty fresh green. So let's pop the battery open. And what I should have done, well, I can still do it. It certainly looks, it says extra. I'll put it right there. And I'm going to reach through. Oh, that's all zipped shut. Never mind. So I'm going to take the camera out of the little plastic housing. I'm actually going to wind up putting it back in my knee-were in a minute. But I think I'll go ahead and remove the battery because I'm curious, since I didn't plan very well ahead. Okay, now I don't have the DJI battery in it. I'm using some K&F Concept. They do have a slightly higher amp hour rating, just a little bit, but by and large, well, dimensionally, they're the same. The contacts are the same. Of course, colors are different. So, curiosity. Let's put the extra battery in. Ooh, drops right in. It closes, and you gonna power up? There we go. We're gonna power up, and there we have power. It does need charged. It's down to about quarter of the capacity of the battery. That's to be expected. So let's power that back down. And let's pull that battery back out. Let's open the accessories. Already got that little cage open. We'll cover that in a minute. Within here, you'll find, I'm not a big fan of these. They're supposed to go in the threaded, against the threaded area here when you tighten your thumb screws down. They're supposed to, but I don't see them doing it. So I don't know, that's just me. Anyway, so we'll set those aside. We'll set those aside. Oh, there's kids coming. So anyway.
Whoa.
Okay, that's half the fun of hanging out in the park, Anyway, here's the DJI cage. Here's the Xtra cage. The color difference is pretty apparent. Oh, there's another little plastic piece to pull here. I'm not gonna make any noise about that. Oh, go ahead, go through. It's fine. They won't see you. Thank you. Polite young man. Stay hydrated, my friends. I still feel like I'm getting caught up from hydration while I was in Florida last weekend. The joyful noise of children's. Sometimes it's pleasant, sometimes it's annoying, especially if they're doing it on purpose, but I don't think they are. So anyway, just out of curiosity, I'm not going to put the battery back in just yet. Let's see, here's the one for the Xtra, and the DJI camera slides right in. It's kind of a very close tolerance fit, but it pops right in, it closes right up. Piece of cake. Easy peasy, Bob's your uncle. And comes right back out the same way. It is a interference fit. Okay. So we've got the DJI camera. We have the DJI cage that was included. And my newer cage, which gives a cold shoe mount, so I can slide a light onto it or another camera if need be. And it lets me, kind of like theirs does, in that you can add the fitting, which we'll pull that off of there. Anyway, that is a magnet and fits right on there, and it does the same thing here. Well, turn it around, right? Anyway, but yeah, you see that? It just bolts, it just connects, releases. It's a neat system. Insta360 has a very similar system, and there's some third-party units that make a plate that you can screw onto the bottom of other cameras so that you can use the Insta360 style. I would love to find some of those plates to use the DJI style. And I did buy a couple of extra of these to go with the ones that came with the two cameras. I think I have a total of 6 of these now, maybe 7. I got a little carried away. Plus, I also got, well, as I sidetracked myself, ooh, hey, magnets. Magnets do amazing things. So, let's leave those over there. I did also, it's on my, sorry, I have one of these that I'll just go ahead and take it off of here because, well, these let you do that mount, but it also has a 1/4-20 thread, and it does the GoPro style. And it's a little lower profile as well. Anyway, I bought several of these, and so I'm pretty flush with that kind of thing. All right, let's open the camera up. The park looks like it's going to be crowding up here in a minute, so I need to kind of rush this, I think. So, without further interruption, hopefully, we'll put the plastic away. And at first glance, it looks remarkably like It even includes the little rubber ring that I took off of here and lost. But here's the Action 5 and the Xtra Edge Pro. DJI, Xtra. They are functionally identical. They feel like they're made of identical material. Everything is the same as far as I'm concerned. They just apparently used a different color material. The only place on the Xtra camera that says anything is right here where it says Xtra Edge Pro. That's the only place on the camera that it says anything. Not even on the end where the DJI has. So I'm going to back up to my microphone. I apologize, but I don't know if you heard that. I don't know why that makes some people crazy, but anyway, so we'll open it just like we did the other. I'm going to insert the one I've been using in my Osmo Action 5 Pro, which I have the same batteries for my Action 4. And boom, it closed, went right in. And let's hit the power button. Screen, ooh, sounds different. Let's see, it says English, okay. Reset date and time. I'll do that with, well, today is the 5th, and it is 2026, and we'll confirm that. Oh, PM. And then we'll do the time, which it is 4:03. Okay, I'll go through the settings. I'll compare the two cameras at a different time. My goal here is just to show the unpackaging and that functionally they appear to be the same camera. Now I'm putting the extra battery in, again, into my DJI, and we'll power it up again. Now I've made some adjustments to the settings on the DJI camera that I haven't touched the Extra, which is here on top. But it looks like they have very similar field of view at the 1X, and we'll cover that at a later date and time. But just to show how much these are compatible, I'm going to put the Extra camera in the aluminum cage, which also has a 1/4-20 on the bottom to go with the magnetic mounts, but it's a perfect fit. Doesn't rattle. Anyway, part of the appeal to this particular package included an additional battery, which, since I bought a 3-pack of the K&F Concepts batteries, it doesn't appear that there's anything in there, maybe some paperwork, but I'm not going to worry about paperwork. Anyway, there's battery, says Extra on it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You know, I've got a case for all the stuff, and I got accessories all over the place. My apologies if a folding knife bothers you, but that's how I open things. Safety first. I don't let small children play with them. Oh, I don't have any small children at home, and when I do have my grandkids, I have that kind of stuff all packed up and locked away. safe and sound. Nice little park here in Twilla. They've got playground equipment. And this is a smaller park, but a lot of the parks now have these really nice, let's see if I can zoom that in. They've gone out of their way in the last couple of years to really upgrade to bathrooms that are usable for multiple people and so on. Anyway, actually, one more thing before we call this quits. My apologies for moving all this around, but I think I want to do one last thing with the Xtra. I'm going to, wow, the, where is the built-in? Okay, this has the built-in mic backup as well. I do not see, it may need a firmware update. It probably needs an update to be able to use the DJI microphones, but we'll play that out as it goes. Anyway, that's about the end of it. And before the noise starts getting too much for everything here. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, be kind and patient with yourself and others. Hopefully they're hurting themselves. And if they are, well, I'll try not to be a witness. I'm teasing. If they need help, I will, because, well, you know, I'm a nice person, and, you know, I've got grandkids. And I'd want someone to watch over them if they do something silly. Anyway, that's it for now. That's my unboxing. You can go back and look at some of my other unboxings.